Hey everyone, this is Denny over at TheraThink, and today we are going to walk through setting up your TheraThink account and just a general walkthrough of our whole application portal. The first thing you'll do is go ahead and log into your account. In this case, we're going to log into our demo account. Go ahead and just click on sign in. We won't save the password today. So here's your provider dashboard. This is going to be the place that will notify you of any things that you need to fix or change in your account. You'll see that under the missing and flagged clients information here. You'll be able to click through to a number of important pages from this dashboard, as well as check on check numbers, insurance, diagnoses, generate statements, onboard documents, and the like. But for now, what we'll do is log over, click through to our provider profile. Go ahead and click on provider profile and then click on my account. Here's where you'll notice your provider information. You'll have a credit card filed. You'll also have your location, NPI, rendering provider NPI. If you use an EIN, you'll post that here, or your social security number for your tax ID. As well as if you do have a Medicare contract, you'll post up your PTAN number and a voided check. Likewise, you can update your payment information here, and you'll also be able to see all of your invoices listed in your account. If you want to go ahead, you can also click on the Add a New Patient link, and here's a page that will teach you and your prospective clients how they can onboard their demographic information directly into your provider profile without you having to do a single thing. So you can send them a link to your provider profile. They can add their information to your account, and you'll both receive an email back about eligibility and benefits. It's one way that we make things easier for you folks looking to automate your private practice with us. Let's go ahead and add a client. Click on Clients at the top navigation, and then click on Add Client. Very straightforward. In this case, you'll notice there's an address already populated for our office location. You'll be able to add the demographic and insurance information for a client here. You can also go ahead and click to check on eligibility and benefits. If they have an EAP, then you can go ahead and do that, as well as appointment reminders. These are all included. And of course, if you have a cash client, you can account for them in our app. We won't charge you for any of that as well. You can generate statements for them too, no problem. So this is your simple add client page. Everything is very straightforward. You can update and upload files to our server, so you can post actual photocopies of their subscriber ID or any information that you have, as well as add notes. We also have a number of additional fields here in case we need to change the place of service code or list the number of authorized visits, provide a social security number or group number, all sorts of things. But these usually don't come up, so we don't tend to worry about them. And of course, you can click on here to scroll to the top of the page. Let's go ahead and click on the Clients Index. Go ahead and click on Clients at the top, and then just Clients Index. And you'll notice here just our typical John Doe. So we can go ahead and click on the client's profile here, and you'll be able to see this individual's profile. All of this is made up information, of course, don't worry about that, but this is the View Edit client page. So you'll notice basic demographic information here at the very beginning, as well as links to add appointments and see all your appointments for that individual client. You can go ahead and click on insurance to see the fake insurance card, diagnosis for the default diagnosis and default CPT code. Here as well, you can also provide a secondary insurance from our drop down, and if they have just, let's say, Aetna as a secondary, you can also do that and let us know that you want us to check eligibility and benefits, upload cards for the secondary insurance as well. We work with plenty of providers who use secondary insurance. We'll also post any deductible, co-insurance, or co-payment information on this page as well for you. There are some advanced billing features that normally don't come up, but things like adding a place of service code, their social security number, adding weekly recurring appointments for that client as well. And you also have a large notes field here to make sure that you're keeping your clinical notes safe and secure. So you can take notes on your client and client's perspective, as well as on a per appointment basis. Likewise, if you click on appointments, you can see, of course, all of these canceled appointments. So they haven't actually been billed out through our service, but you'll be able to quickly, at a glance, see all of your appointments, as well as documents for your individual clients that you've already uploaded. And of course, you can generate statements for them as well. So you can go ahead and create a statement and send them an email from their email address posted on their account, and then go ahead and click on that to send them an email. Or if you'd like to send them a super bill, you can as well. And you can of course select the date range that you want to make for that statement, so you could do the full year if you'd like, going all the way back to January 1st, or you can just do it for a week. Depends on what you'd prefer. Let's go ahead and click on and look through the appointments view here. So if we click on see all appointments, we'll be able to see a list of all of the outstanding appointments for this client. Now a few of these, as you can tell, in fact all of them have been not filed and canceled with no fee, but this page will list paid appointments, appointments with missing information, appointments that are pending. They'll list this claim status and provide you links through to click through and look at the individual appointment page. Let's go ahead and do that right now. Let's go and look at this November date of service for this fake client. And you can see here that many of these fields have been blanked out because this is a canceled appointment. But let's go ahead and add an appointment. So we'll click on view and edit John Doe, and then we'll click add an appointment. Another way to do that would be to go to the appointments index and click on add appointment at the top, and then select that client in question. Now you'll notice here that all of that information that we saw, that diagnosis and CPT code, has been populated in this profile. And so you don't need to change anything that you don't need to change, but you can of course add a secondary diagnosis, tertiary, etc. Select a secondary insurance company if they have multiple profiles of insurance on file. You can of course select EAP or telehealth if they you can of course select EAP and telehealth and use the different modifiers that are required to do billing. Anytime you have any questions about any of that stuff, you can go ahead and just ask your questions here, and then we'll submit the appointment for today's date. Click submit appointment. Now, one thing you'll be able to notice here is that you do have a section for clinical notes that's available as well. And you'll also see the patient's responsibility. Let's say they have a $20 copay. You'll be able to note that, as well as how much you've collected in session. So you can go ahead and save that information that you like. Maybe this is a corrected claim because it was previously filed incorrectly. Maybe you've also been using you've been seeing the client twice in that day, and you need to go ahead and use the same day modifier. These are some ways in which the billing does get a little bit more and more complicated, but it's important to note on this page that your clinical notes are private, and those are for your eyes only, but your billing specific notes can be asked questions here. We'll go ahead and be able to respond to those there as well. Go ahead and click on update appointment to make any of these changes, and then when you do so, you'll notice that this appointment has been set to be determined in flux. We get notified over at TheraThink to make sure that we take a look at it and then make any changes that need to be made before we go ahead and approve it out to be billed. So this is one way that we make sure that things are easy for you and that we're always checking up on every single thing that you do. If you have any updates that you need to make, you can go ahead and ask for XYZ update here, and then update the appointment here or down here at the bottom. And there you are. You'll also notice here that there are appointment updates, a log of all updates made by you as the provider and by us over at TheraThink. So you're able to see transparently what we're up to, what we've been doing with this individual appointment, all the way up to a client level. Like I said, you'll be able to click on and view all appointments for that client. And now you'll notice that an appointment has been added for today's date, and it is set to currently in flux and will be updated shortly. Let's go ahead and look at a couple other features quickly. If you click on appointments and go ahead and you can click on the calendar view, you'll be able to note a few appointments that have been added previously, as well as that appointment that we just added. You can click on it and it will take you back to the appointment page that we were just at. You can also find the calendar view by clicking on the dashboard at home and then just clicking on the calendar tab. It will take you to the same place. A lot of our providers love adding appointments in the future. Feel free to do so and use this as a calendar for your upcoming appointments. And of course, if you do have any cancellations, let us know. We'll make sure not to bill those out. One final thing that I'll draw everyone's attention to is our bulk add appointments page, which is excellent for quickly adding your whole calendar's week of dates of service over for your clients. Now you'll notice here that I'm only selecting the current client we have in this profile, but you'll be able to select any of your clients quickly and easily on this page. Then you can update the date of service. So you can add all your appointments for this client for the previous month if you'd like. If you need to make any changes to any of the CPT codes or diagnoses here, feel free to do so, as well as updating any of these sorts of changes here. And then just click on Submit Appointments. Now you notice that we've added a bunch of appointments at once, quickly and easily. So once your account has been set up, you've added your profile information, you've added your client's information, going through and using your account becomes exceptionally quick and simple. And if you folks have any questions, feel free to reach out over to us at TheraThink directly. You can shoot me an email. My name is Denny, D-E-N-N-Y, at TheraThink.com, TheraThink.com, to sign up and get access to our provider profile and portal, and of course our included billing service. Thanks so much for watching, folks, and take care.